and welcome to your daily love reading for Monday, Magical Monday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the gorgeous Angel Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. I'm going to bring in Mystic Moon's deck, the Spiritual Encounters. I'm going to bring in the Romance Angels Oracle, and I'm going to bring in the Teddy Tarot as well. So we're going to see what's going on. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Now, if you haven't watched the weekly reading, I do recommend you watch it because it's so powerful. It's a big message this week to believe in yourself, and that's going to move things forward. And it is the last week of August, so you may start seeing things shifting. You may see movement. You may get communication. You may have communication today or tomorrow that brings in a possible meetup Wednesday and Thursday. That's going to give you an opportunity to learn a big lesson. So I feel by the weekend you may have learned a lesson, either by doing something the same way where you think I can't do it that way, I've got to make a change, or you actually do something differently and then you're like, yes, I did it, I passed the test. So I feel by the weekend you're going to really feel like you have got more understanding of where your journey is at. So let's shuffle and see what's going on. You may also see bees and you may see a gecko, but you may see bees, you may see lovebirds, all a big sign of things shifting. But bees, like specifically today, because it's about some kind of miracle coming in. So guidance for you today. What's the guidance for them today? Thank you, angels. And what's the guidance for the journey today? Straight out, no messing about. What's the message for you today? Got trust coming through there. What's the message for them today? What's the message coming through for them today, please, angels? Or the lesson they are learning, or what do we need to be aware of? And what about for the journey itself? What do we need to know today, please, for the journey? I've got 3 cards making themselves known there. What's the message for you today? Okay. Which one? No, definitely that one's coming out there. Okay, let's try again there, because I feel there's more cards. I just feel that they weren't the right cards. They all jumped out that way to bring that first card out. So what's the message? There we go. What's the guidance for them today? And what's the guidance for the journey? I just saw the worth waiting card. Look at this, reconciliation for the journey there. So definitely communication on the way. What's the message for you today? Straight out. What's the message coming through for them today? What's the message? Jumping in my hands, these cards are. What's the message for the journey today? There it is, okay? And that card there sticking out. No, gone back in. Okay. Let's see what's happening then today. So first of all, the message for you is the King of Earth. So this is about you realising that your person is focusing on you. They are thinking about you. At this moment, wherever they are, whatever they're doing, whether they are asleep, whether at work, whether they are driving the car, whatever they're doing, they are focusing on you. They are thinking about you. And they want to come forward the right way. Now, this is a very successful time, and I connected with that in the weekly reading. So miracles are coming in. The angel's saying, confidently accept opportunities that you are offered. You have the Midas touch. So in life today, you may find that things are just working out for you. You may think, whoa, I've got more money in the bank, or opportunities are flowing in, or life is feeling good. You may be feeling like you are more empowered today. You just may have more motivation. So you're feeling good about what you're doing. And this can also be you, focusing on your work, your goals, your dreams, your plans, things you're doing within your life. You know, you may be thinking about going on holiday or doing something. So you've got your focus is very much on you right now, even though you are thinking about what are they doing, what are they thinking. Of course, you're going to be thinking about them because they are thinking about you. But I feel ultimately you're very focused on you. And this is reminding you that you are a generous person. You're very kind, loving and giving. And you also do that in a professional manner, because many of you are healers, you are leaders, and you work in jobs or professions where you are helping others. You are responsible for the way that you act and are in, you know, from an act of kindness point of view. You are responsible for the way you behave, the way you are. And you do that in a very practical way. So you're very kind, loving and giving. Now, the message from the universe today, or the message from your angels, is to trust. To trust that everything is in divine order, and to have faith that all is well. So if you have faith today that everything is working out, you're going to be able to focus more on you, focus more on service, giving, being in that energy where you're saying, I'm going to help the world today. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on being kind and loving, generous, giving. I'm going to give back to myself. I'm going to give back to the world today. So I feel if you go into the day in that mindset, you're not going to be struggling with fear. You're not going to be worried about what they are doing. You're going to be focusing on you, especially if you know that they need to release something from the past. Because we've got to release the ex. So they may have to release their ex. They may have to release their karmic situation. There may be things from their past they need to let go of, and that may have been causing you a problem, but you don't know I'm saying, no, I have faith in the love that we share, so I have faith that they are going to do what they need to do to be with me. Now, some of you could also be releasing your own karmic cycles. So you may also have someone in your mind that you see as an ex, and I'm seeing this as like a karmic person, not your twin flame. You know, you have your person that you connect with and want in your life. This is someone from the past or someone that you are currently releasing. So you may need to let them go to feel free. So for those of you in your own karmic situations, I feel you are taking care of those things. This could also be a big message for you to surrender the journey. Give it to heaven, to focus more on you. It says the time has come to clear your energy. So clear your energy. If you're holding on to your person, if you're thinking, oh, it's stressing me out, or it's draining me, or it's driving me crazy, or I feel depleted, it's time to clear your energy. It doesn't mean you move on, it means you let go of the stress. So give it to heaven today, focus on you, and breathe and have faith. Because the chemistry between you is super strong. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, which means the universe is bringing you back together. It's inevitable. You come back together like moths being drawn to a flame. It's like when you snap an elastic band, you pull it out, you snap back together. So you're going to come back together. And you know that anyway, because the card for the journey today is reconciliation. So the chemistry is so strong. So remember, the chemistry is not there with their ex or their karmic partner or whomever they are dealing with still, but with you it's there always. So if you have faith in that, you'll be able to get on with your day. And remembering who you are, you're the Queen of Cups here. So you're very psychic, you're very intuitive, you're very loving, you're very gentle, you're very beautiful. Some of you watching may be water signs, but this is more about how you handle your emotions. You are able to feel what you're feeling. And when you do feel those deep emotions, you're not afraid to let them out. You're not afraid to say what you're feeling, expressing yourself, crying if you need to. Allow yourself to be you. That's your power. And fill up your own cup. Give to yourself what you need today. Think about your needs. Maybe if you make yourself a nice kind of cup of tea or a drink you love, and when you're drinking, say, I drink of this cup knowing it's nourishing me. I am nourishing the essence of me. I know who I am. I am proud of who I am. I trust and believe in myself. I know who I am. And I love that because in the weekly reading, the message for this week itself is to believe in yourself. So the more you believe in yourself, the quicker things will shift for you. And the clouds will clear and you'll have clarity in your life. So if you know that you've got to release someone from your past, you know it's the right thing to do. Even if it makes you emotional. You've got to clear your energy. So I feel this is more about clearing the energy to do with your twin. So letting go of any fear or stress about the situation. But also some of you will be dealing with things from your past that you do have to let go of. And you have the power to do that. You have the focus. That's why you're coming through as the King of Earth. You could also be dealing with an earth sign. And you could be a water sign. So there could be an earth-water connection there. But this is more about the energies that I'm connecting with, okay? So for them today, we've got the Knight of Air. So there's going to be a very swift action step taken. You know, that when they come back to you, which they will because you've got reconciliation coming in, it's going to take you by surprise. It's going to be unexpected, spontaneous. They're going to rush in. They could even love bomb you. They could want to meet up this week. Something is changing. So events that occur with great speed. And I love that we've got this today because in the weekly reading for this day, we got the 8 of Wands. So there's definitely some kind of movement happening today where they want to reach out to you or move forward or do something. So it says take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So they may also be thinking about things they need to do, decisions they need to make. You are definitely not an option. Okay, you are the end result. You are the only option. And they know that, but I feel this is them wanting to move towards you. They're making decisions and they are tirelessly seeking answers. So they may also be, kept up at night with things they are thinking about. We've got disengage. And what I'm feeling here is what you're doing is you're giving them space and time. You've pulled your energy back and that's making them very curious about what you're doing. It's making them want to engage with you because you've disengaged. So if you've released your energy, if you've released the the energy, you've cleared your energy, you're working on you, you're focusing on you, you're doing you, then they are very interested today in what you're doing, where are you, what you're doing. So they could be watching you on social media. They're feeling that you've disengaged, they're feeling that you've detached, they feel that you've let go, they feel that you've freed yourself from them, and they now wonder, what are you doing? And again, look at this, Knight of Pentacles. So there's action coming in here. Okay, Knight of Air, Knight of Pentacles, action. Some of them are going to be slow moving, but some of them are coming in quick. Most of them are coming in quick, okay? But there will be those that are procrastinating still or overthinking things, and it all depends on your energy. So think about your energy today. Think, okay, have I disengaged? Have I pulled my energy back? Am I focusing on me and my goals and dreams? Or am I still reaching out, still obsessing, still focusing everything on them? Or am I actually in my own energy today? And that will answer your question about whether your masculine is going to come in quick or they're going to be a bit slow going. But if you disengage, they're going to come in quick, okay? And that's what you're being shown. And they also know what they need to do. They know that they need to free themselves. So I feel this is yes, they're going to free themselves. If you're asking the question, are they going to release their ex? Are they going to release their karmic situation? The answer is yes, because they know it's time to take back control of their life. They know they need to do that. So that's what they are planning on doing. So the energy around the connection today, we've got the Ace of Water in reverse. So they want a relationship with you. You want a relationship with them, but it's blocked for some reason, and that block is because there may not be any communication, and obviously there needs to be to move into a relationship together. There could be something in the way, third party or other energy that's going to be released, but ultimately you're both falling in love, and you've got the reconciliation card. So falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, or the resurface of a relationship. So spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. Maybe some of you are thinking about moving home, or you are actually visualizing the home you're going to share together. So you may be manifesting a new home. You may be manifesting this relationship. You may be manifesting a new life. Some of them may have moved home, or they may be thinking about it. But ultimately, you're coming back together. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, this could also mean an ex pops back up who isn't related to this at all. Okay, so you could think, oh, hang on, my ex from 10 years ago has just knocked on my door or rang me up and I don't know what they want. And this could be that person coming back in for you to clear their energy away from you. Because you may feel that you need to release it, or you may feel like you've got some kind of unfinished business. But ultimately, I'm feeling the reconciliation is with your person so that you can actually come into union. That's what you want to reconcile about. You want to reconcile because you want to be together. So we've got wounds. And when you come back together, it may open some old wounds. It says old trauma is resurfacing, nurture your inner child. So if you've been in separation for a while, or even a short time, during that time of separation, you get strong again. You start focusing on yourself again. You start breathing again. So when they come back, they may open those wounds and you may start bleeding again. So you have to make sure that you are being very gentle with yourself, very loving, and setting your boundaries down. And that's why I do feel, like I said in the weekly reading, you may not learn a lesson this week. Speed. So it's definitely something happening this week. So if you reconcile this week and they want to meet up with you, speed again, motorbike, 2 there in a row, which is about movement. So if you find that they want to meet up with you, you have a choice. So I feel this week you're going to have a choice how you respond, what you do, and how you actually handle the situation. And if you're disengaging right now, that's going to move things forward into place. So for those of you who are disengaging and actually focusing on yourself, and maybe you've just pulled your energy back, don't be surprised if they come in full force this week. We've got distance. It says no matter where you are, this love will always remain. So again, it doesn't matter where you are, you're going to reconcile. You might think, well, how can we reconcile if we live on opposite sides of the world? Of course you can. You're going to do it through technology, or you're going to come back together. And no matter how much distance has been between you, no matter how much time has gone between communication, the love is still very much there. And faith, I love that we've got faith for you when we've got faith coming through. This is for the journey when you've got trust. So trust and faith is the key. It says trust even when you cannot see the bigger picture. So you may not know where this is heading. You may not know where it's going, but you do have faith in what you're manifesting in the bigger picture. And we've got coming through, this is powerful anyway, because I'm seeing B and J. So I feel that could be a connection there, B and J. Okay, so if your name's B and theirs is J, or vice versa, or there could be B or J in the initials, that's a sign of power. Okay, but this is showing you that you know intuitively what to do. So your intuition is guiding you. Their intuition is guiding them. And make sure this week you connect with your intuition to know what to do. Or even on this day. And I'm saying this week because this could happen anytime this week. Okay, this is a daily reading. So this is about some of you coming into that reconciliation this week or today. So I'm saying this week because I feel that the ball is rolling now. So some of you may well receive communication today, or something could well happen today, but it's also likely to happen as we go into the week. And I feel you have the support you need. So you are a pillar of strength to them, and you get your strength from heaven. So remember that. But I am getting B and J as initials, okay? So if that resonates with you or your person or your journey, that's the reason why. So I'm going to bring some initials in as well. Okay, so we've got B and J, or J and B, or BJ. Okay, I know that can be a rude word as well. We've got toe. Interesting toe is coming through because toe is about, or toes. Now, first of all, toe could be a name. So it could be Tony, or, you know, toe, you may say tow truck as well could be important. Perhaps they tow trucks for a living. But I'm seeing the toe as the actual toes. Okay, is there an S? Let me see if there is an S, because I am getting toes. So this could be an ascension symptom you're experiencing, because when you have toe issues, there's no S there, but I am feeling toes, maybe one toe. It's connected with minor fears around the future. So if you bang your toe or you hurt your foot, that's because you may be worrying about something you need to release. Now, we've also got B and J, and I did give you the initials B and J in the other message as well. So B and J are important there. We've also got job. Are they giving me, is there a no? No, they give me job as well. So you may meet through a job, or there could be something to do with a job. We've got jab as well. So this could be perhaps you go to, you're going somewhere for a jab this week. So you may actually be going to get an injection, or maybe you're giving blood or something like that. Or we've got jabs. They may have a jab at you. You know, you say you have a jab at someone if they kind of trigger you in some way. We've got... let's see if there's these are just the names they give me. They give me the word Ken. There's lots here. Lots. We've got grow, because you're growing as well. Let me just put these out. We've got Jan. So something could be happening in January, but I feel that's more like a name. We've got Ray coming through, R-E-Y. Ren, it's showing me Wrens. Kelsey, Ken, Cat. Okay, these are just words that are coming through. But we've got GR again. Okay, we got GR the other day as well. And one of our soul sisters is called GR. So we've got Gran as well. Someone could be a Gran. Okay, we've got Gran there. So someone could be a grandma, granddad. They could be a grandma. They could be a granddad. Someone could eat bran. Okay, I know it sounds strange, but this is what's coming through. So someone could eat bran. Or there could be a barn connection there as well. We've got barn. So someone could have a barn. Maybe you've got horses or animals in a barn. Warm as well, they're giving me. So maybe a bit warm this week. We've got joy. So EE, that could mean something. EE is my internet provider. So this could be something that happens on the internet. So you put these letters into how they resonate with you. We've got Ram, that could be an Aries as well. Or I know one of our soul brothers is called Ram. So lots of information coming through in these letters. You can see them all there. So, you know, you may want to pause the video and see what you can make out of these letters. But I feel the message here is that things are going to shift forward very quickly, and something big is happening this week. So have the faith, keep the faith, and trust the love. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.